And welcome to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway as we get ready to go 150 laps of racing here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Welcome to SRM's presentation of the Sunday Cup Week. I am Alan Bergen, and joined in the booth with me tonight is, well, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Nonetheless, these guys are getting ready to qualify, jump over to qualifying, rather, I should say. So we are going to go ahead and see if there's anybody on track. But before we do that, we are going to go ahead and look at the race information. We are here in Nashville Fairgrounds. It is a cool night here with 68% or 68 degrees ambient temperature with 54% relative humidity. So kind of a humid night here. Cloudy skies and a wind of 6 miles an hour, and track temperature is 70 degrees. 70 degrees. So, that being said, we will go ahead and jump on over to qualifying and see if there's anybody on track right now. As we are looking at Isaac Love, who has just posted the second best time of the night. Austin Call right now on the pole. Joey Beck, the 25th and final driver signed in here tonight. So we have 25 drivers signed in here. And wow, Joey Beck there in a number 54 car, timing and scoring. And, you know, he's in that 24 car, 24 car, Jeff Gordon. It's throwback weekend here with the SCL. We're going to jump over to Max Caldwell there in that number 94 Chevy Camaro, and he is so far at the start of his second lap. He is fifth quickest with that 18.30. Andrew McKenzie out there making his first lap. Andrew McKenzie in that number 806 car there. And his best lap right now was an 18.38. That's gonna jump him up to P10. Wow. Holy cow. What a second lap. And this is a tricky track to get around too. I might want to. I just want to add that it's a tricky track to get around. There is number 21 car of Adam Brady's going to bring it to a stop, and he's going to time in 19 quickest. The number 58 car of Adam Lowe, he's on his first lap. Adam Lowe coming around to get checkered flag. He's going to jump up to P7 there with an 18.33 on his second lap. So a few more cars left to qualify here. Like I said, we got 25 cars signed in tonight. So Joshua Tarrant Hill there, he's completing his second lap. It's Josh Tarrant Hill there in the number 10 car. And so far, his second lap is, so far he's 24th on the board. There is, we got the chance to watch some of these guys in practice, and not the easiest track to get around, for sure. He's gonna take a few extra laps. We're gonna jump on over to the number 6 Coca-Cola sponsored Ford Dark Horse Mustang. Jonathan Cashmere is going to jump up to 21st with an 18.69 on his first lap. That's going to end qualifying here tonight. So as we get ready to go through as you guys get ready to jump over to the grid. Once again, my name's Alan Bergen, and I am your host with the most. And in the broadcast booth with me is Casper the Friendly Ghost. But nonetheless, we're getting ready to go 150 laps here as these guys are grading up. And they will start on pit road. So here is your starting lineup. On the pole will be Austin Call. To his inside will be Isaac Love. Row 2 on the inside will have Steven Johnson. Trevor Dalton will be on the outside of row 2. Starting 5th, Max Caldwell. Good run by him. Chris Myers will be on the outside of row number 3. On the inside of row number 4 will be Adam Lowe. Peter Shepard will be on the outside of row number 4. Row number 5 will be Brandon Knoyer and Barrett Flo. On the inside of row number 6 will be Andrew McKenzie and Tristan Love. Starting in the next row, Johnny Wood Jr. and Derek Wegman will start 14th. Starting 15th will be Joey Beck and Justin Comier from Canada. Starting number P17 would be Justin Lewis and Ronnie Hurst. Starting back there in 19th will be Johnny Lefevre Jr. and Adam Brady. Starting in P21 will be Jonathan Cashmere and Todd Merkel starting P22. Joshua Yarbrough starting P23rd, and Michael Accord will start 24th. And starting shotgun on the field will be Josh Tarrant Hill. So that is your starting lineup as we get ready to go 150 laps here from Nashville Fairgrounds. And I tell you what, this is the place to be right now, as these guys are going to get lined up 2 by 2 behind the pace car here with the 2 parade reps. Ugh, 2 parade laps, sorry. And this is going to be a barn burner here. Watching these guys in practice, these guys are, you know, poised and ready to go. It looks like turn 2 is going to be the trouble spot there for these guys. As these guys get ready to come down, we get the green flag there. Pace car is going to peel off to turn to the pace. There's a pace car there. One more lap, and we should get the green flag here from Nashville Fairgrounds. All right, coming on the back straightaway. Nashville Fairgrounds, get ready as we bring the cars and stars of the Sunday Cup League around the turn number 4. The pace car is going to peel off onto the pit road. Austin Call with the button. And we are green flag racing here from Nashville. And it looks like we got Daniel Paulus Jr., our esteemed broadcast partner. Daniel, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. What about you?
Well, right now we are under our first caution of the night, and let's see what happened here. Whoa, it looks like Brett Flo got loose there and it spun it out, but nonetheless, we're going to come back to the live feed here. Caution number 1, we got 150 laps here on a short track, and it, you know, based on practice, that, you know, the racetrack gave these guys a hard time. during
Yeah,
practice.
that's how Nashville Fairgrounds is, Alan. You're gonna have a rough time here, especially in turns 1 and 2. That's where I see a lot of these drivers slip up the track and other drivers. You certainly don't want to do that because there's not a lot of wiggle room here at the fairgrounds. And 100 laps is gonna go pretty fast here, Alan, if we stay green. But so far we had our first caution of the night here, and I mean, do we see caution after caution, or you think we're gonna run a green run?
Well, I don't know. I mean, these guys already got themselves in. You don't want to get buried too deep here in Nashville, Daniel. So let's take another look at this caution play here if we can. So here we are, Brett Flo right there, and it looks like he's just gonna tag the back of that number 55 car, and just get into the wall himself. For all those guys out there, and here we are back at the live feed one more time. So it looks like we have some drivers that pretty much had their fun meters pegged already. Looks like the number 54 car of Joey Beck has had his fun meter pegged. Derek Wegman, just some drivers here. But so far we're already on lap 1 and some carnage already. Wegman is down a lap. Flo is down a lap already due to the wreck, and 2 cars are out. So Joey Beck wins the race to the beer stand for tonight.
Oh my.
As these guys are getting ready to get lined up 2 by 2 behind the pace car here and getting ready for a double foul restart.
Well, let's look at the leaderboard really quick here, Alan. I'm seeing a lot of drivers that we normally see up here in the front. You see Austin Carl, the Toyota. It looks like the only Toyota right now inside the top 10. And then you got a whole line of Chevys behind him. That would be Isaac Love, Trevor Dalton, Steven Johnson up here inside top 10, top 5. Having a very strong night here. I'm seeing Chris Myers, our 3-time champion, Maxwell Caldwell, having an up and down season so far, but who knows, maybe he can collect another championship by the end of this season. Then you look a little farther back, see Peter Shepard, Adam Lowe, Justin Lewis, and Johnny Wood Jr., and most of those guys probably going to make their way up to the front.
Lap number 6 in. Austin Carr is back underway with Isaac Love right behind him, and they are all 2 by 2 behind the pace car. As we're going to look and
so
see
far
some
so
other
clean.
I want to highlight this 44 car, Steven Johnson. This throwback weekend, he threw it all the way back to Dale Earnhardt Sr. whenever he ran the silver, like the chrome paint scheme for an all-star race one year. That's Steven Johnson. Not only did that, but he set the fastest lap in the race so far.
Wow, watch that 69 Peter Shepard. He went really wide there the last lap, and 55's around. In turn 2, that's Brendan Cornoyer.
That's the car. That's the car. Brendan Cornoyer there. Looks like
got some severe rear end damage to that machine. That's going to affect the aero.
Well, let's see what happened there.
To me, it looked like he got clipped there going into turn number 2.
There's the 55 going around. Wow. That's crazy. And then we will go ahead and see the 69 car is Peter Shepard. So look, we're 11 laps into this thing. So far we've had 2 cautions. Everybody in YouTube chat, welcome. Show me some love tonight. Show Daniel Paulus Jr. some love. We're live here in the Tony Trapazzo studio, just 30 miles south of St. Louis, but National Fairgrounds here, about 5 hours away from St. Louis, and then my esteemed broadcast partner, Daniel Paulus Jr., who is in Pennsylvania tonight here, and I tell you what, these guys would love, or I know Austin Call would love to eclipse that checkered flag and finish line and pick up a win tonight.
How was the eclipse for you?
We were in the partial eclipse, but nonetheless, as the iRacing.com pace car continues to assemble the field. So there is no stages, and they run the if I'm not mistaken, Daniel, you know more about this league than I do. So they run the points the way that it was in like 2011, like the old style points.
Correct. So for the points here in the SCL Winston Cup Series, if you're familiar with this, you're gonna know what I'm gonna say. If you're new to this, you'll understand once I get done talking about the point situation here. So currently in modern day today in NASCAR, you have stages, and anybody inside top 10 can get points. Now, if you win a race, you get 5 playoff points, which helps you advance more and more into the playoffs. And further down the road, you know, you want to collect as many points as possible, and that can help you get to a championship. But there is one condition here. If you win, it does not matter, because a win will not lock you into the playoffs here. It all matters in how you finish and where you finish every week. You do not want to like DNF every week, because that's not going to help you into the playoffs. We're running the old style playoff format. This is where every position matters, every lap matters. If you win, that's great. You're going to get the most points out of everybody. But you want to consistently get those top 5s, top 10s, top 3s. Anything outside top 15, I would start getting a little concerned.
Well, Daniel, that helps me understand. So, as it were, Austin Call will be on the inside here as we get ready to come back to green flag racing here, and it will be Isaac Love to his outside, and Austin Call is through the Geico restart zone on the button. We are green flag racing once again on lap number 15.
Oh, look at Johnny Wood Jr. up there in the 3rd lane. He's gonna lose the spot to the 7 of Justin Lewis, but he's under fire from that 790 right behind him of Tristan K. Love, a new driver here in SCL. Everybody doing an amazing job here.
3 wide. Daniel, you called that pretty good there. And Johnny Wood Jr. in that number 750 car. And these guys were like battling hard. They did a couple practice races in practice, which is, I guess, what they normally do. But nonetheless, 150 laps should go by pretty fast here, as we are already on lap number 20.
Right. Well, lap 20, I mean, it's going to go quick here. It's a very small track, but everybody's still battling side by side. But if we look up here towards our leader, the 18 of Austin Call, he's been leading the way this whole race since the green flag. And man, it's really hard to pass that 18.
Hey, no one wants to follow the Spirit Airlines car, okay? As we're going to find some other battles here on the racetrack. We're back here to Johnny Woods, or Johnny Lefevre's there, and that number 45 car. He's got the right side damage. Luckily, it's a short track, and you don't need the aerodynamics like you would at a big track or a mile and a half.
Oh, 27.
Whoa, the 27. That's a yellow flag.
Got some damage on that right side of the car.
And that's Trevor Dalton there.
Reiners Jr. involved there.
Looks like the 27 car just got in a little hot, and then Justin Lewis got into him there, and oh my gosh, carnage ensues there. Didn't mean to talk over you there, Daniel, but holy cow.
Well, we're going to re-rack them, do it again. But, you know, on these short tracks, Alan, tire wear does become an issue here. And you don't want to be using your tires up very, very early, because you're going to be going right to the back. But what I'm seeing on these restarts is it looks like the inside line is the preferred line here at Nashville. If you cannot get to the inside, you're starting on the outside, and you see a hole, try to fill it as fast as possible because it's really hard. Once you're stuck on that outside, you're just going to go all the way to the back. It's kind of like Martinsville, but this is a little bit wider and a little bit more banking, but it looks like the inside is the preferred line here tonight.
Well, Daniel, I will say this. You know, normally we would bring a driver up into the booth, but given the fact that it's a short track and we don't have cautions that long, we're gonna refrain from. We might get a chance here once they get, you know, settled in and, you know, get the cobwebs out here on the short track. Might bring a few drivers in here and there, but nonetheless, we're on lap 23, working lap, or on lap 23 right now, under our third caution of the evening. And make sure you guys, you know, give SRM some love here and hit that like, subscribe, and bell notifications. That way you are reminded every time that we come on the air here and every night here. We got races 7 nights a week here on SRM, Daniel. Can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
Well, guess what? I'm on 4 of those nights.
I know that. You're a busy guy, I must say.
So, nonetheless, we're getting ready to go back to green. It looks like Austin Call will be on the button once again as we get ready to go back to green. 24 laps of 150, 24 laps, 23 laps of this race is in the books now. And I tell you what, Daniel, this is going to be an absolute dogfight, as I would call it, jet planes in the gymnasium. As Austin Call will take the outside line this time. Getting ready to come to the restart. And Daniel, you're going to bring us back to green, my friend.
All right. Austin Call on the 18 on the outside. The 62 is Isaac Love on the inside. Let's get ready to go racing here. Green flags in the air, and we're back underway here at the Fairgrounds.
Music City ain't got nothing on the Fairgrounds here. We're just a little bit south of Nashville, Tennessee, on the outskirts. But these guys are absolutely lighting it up here as these guys are putting on a show. Got Austin Call. We're going to go and check out some other battles in the field. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. We'll get them some screen time as JD Wood is, you know, rooting on the 750 of Johnny Wood Jr. Currently, he's running in that 8th position. So, Daniel, it's a relatively cool night here in Nashville, Tennessee. So, and these cars love cool weather.
Well, yeah, when it's colder out, you're going to have a lot more grip on the track. I must say, these cars do like it when it's a little bit cooler. They don't like it when it's hot because when it gets hot, it gets slick. And once it's slick, the car gets all out of whack, as I would say. There's a little bit of contact there between the two cars there going down the back straightaway, but they keep it straight there.
Josh Terrett Hill.
Josh Terrett Hill.
Josh Terrett Hill in that throwback paint scheme, throwing it all the way back to Johnny Benson and Scott Rick there whenever they were with Pontiac. But none, you know, love that paint scheme. And he runs that paint scheme every week. We're working lap 30 there. 190 car of, 790 car of Tristan Love. Joshua Yarborough there in that number 77 Toyota. Wow, these paint schemes are awesome. As the 77 is spinning off, coming under fire from the 06 car of Andrew McKenzie there. And he's gonna, ooh, they make contact. It's a 3-car battle, Daniel.
I don't know if I want to go 3 wide here at the Fairgrounds, but hey, we might see it here tonight in the SCL Winston Cup Series. And all these drivers fighting for positions, and that's because, remember, every position matters here in SCL. Doesn't matter if you get a win or not. You need to get as many points as possible to the playoffs. And yes, we are getting in maybe a third of the season right now here in Winston Cup Series. So, you know, time's ticking, Alan. Every week these drivers come in, they know they're getting closer and closer and closer to that chase. Once that chase begins, it's on for a dogfight.
Well, right now, we're going to fix it on that number 44 car of Steven Johnson as he is trying to catch up to the top 3 there of Austin Carl, Isaac Love, and Caldwell there. And there's the eyeball test. It's only just a little bit of a gap as we are under 4th caution. Let's see who brought this one out. Might be a debris caution?
No, 17 got hooked in the turn.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll find the, where's the 17 car? Well, I apologize about that. Nonetheless, we're underneath caution number 4 here from Nashville. Almost forgot. And everybody's chasing the Spirit Airlines car. Boy. It was fast in practice, fastest in qualifying. And, I mean, he's leading every lap so far.
Well, to me, the only way I could see a driver as such a 62 of Isaac Love or the 94 Maxwell Caldwell to get past this 18 of Austin Cole, Alan, they're gonna have to move him out of the way eventually if they cannot get this lead on the restart. The only 2 options I see here are get a good launch on a restart, or you're gonna have to be a little bit aggressive and put that chrome horn, but they're no longer chrome, but to that rear bumper of the 18 of Austin Call to move him out of the way to have yourself a shot to take this lead.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely do want to lead there as we get ready to go back to green flag racing here at iRacing.com pace car. Is essentially getting you guys re-racked and restacked here. There we go. So Daniel, you know, we're 39 laps into this piece, and already, you know, we have 39 caution flag laps. Or 4 cautions. Sorry, I am tripping.
Well, let's just see. I think we'll get 1 long green flag at least out of this here tonight.
Well, we're 10 laps from 100 laps to go. So. You do the math. As the iRacing.com pace car is getting ready to peel off on the pit road. Austin Call has command of the field right now. They come through the Geico restart zone. And we are down and away. We're green flag racing once again from Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Oh boy, I love that close up of the race cars there. They come into turn number 1. Isaac Love there in 2nd position. Austin Clark is your leader, and he has been dominant from the green flag, from the word go. So right now the top 3 has not changed at all.
Oh no, I don't expect the top 3 to change unless something, you know, happens to one of their cars or somebody uses that chrome horn to push them out of the way. But this is what it's going to be. You're going to see a lot of the action towards the middle of the pack those drivers know that they have to get to the front no matter what happens. And you're
Well,
seeing
we got a
that
car
where you're
around.
seeing 5th cross down tonight. It's a 58. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Here comes the 58 car. And ooh, the 7 gives him a shot. Let's run that back. We're going to break the 4th wall here just a tad bit. And then let's go to... Let's go here. There it is. He gets to the corner, and the 7 car comes up and gives him the ever slightest shot. Just gives him the ever slightest shot there, Daniel.
That's all it takes, Alan, is one little bump to that corner pound that's going to send them right around. So you want to be very, very careful. And we're seeing that with a lot of drivers here tonight. You know, maybe you're braking too early or they're coming in a little too hot. So those are the only 2 ways I could see you spitting out another driver or yourself.
Right now we're under caution number 5 here from Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway as we are bringing you live action of the Sunday Cup League, Winston Cup Series. I am Alan Bergen. This is Daniel Paulus Jr. One time zone away is Daniel Paulus Jr. So we are glad to bring you coverage, and like I said before in the broadcast, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and bell notifications so that way you can be reminded every time that SRM goes live on the air, as we are working caution number 5 on lap 46. And my favorite color of the night has turned to yellow. So Daniel, so far the top 3 has not changed whatsoever, as it looks like they got cars. Okay. I think they might be having some connection issues there. As the field gets assembled behind the iRacing.com pace car here. Austin Call is your leader so far. Isaac Love is second. Maxwell Caldwell is running P3. And it looks like these guys are going to get lined up here as the lights go out.
Let's try this again.
And again, we'd like to thank everybody that's watching in the YouTube chat, and commenting on the chat. Call out your favorite driver. We'll get them some airtime. But right now, Austin Call is the only one that would like some airtime as he comes through the Geico restart zone. He is down and away, and we are green flag racing on lap number 49 live from Nashville Fairgrounds.
Look at that inside. Look at how all those cars can roll through the center very, very smoothly in the corners. They're ready following.
Whoa, there's a whole gaggle.
They're going to turn number 3.
And we are under caution number 6. That was a connection issue there, Daniel. As it didn't show up that a car had crashed. So that tells me that they had a computer failure of some sort or an internet failure of some sort. But nonetheless, we have 101 laps left in the race here, and 6 caution flags to go along with it. And I would be suppressed to say that this is kind of expected on a racetrack this small and these cars that are so powerful.
You know, it would be a great track to go to.
What's that?
Bowman Gray Stadium.
Bowman Gray Stadium. That would be jet planes in the
Think about it.
gymnasium. As we
I don't even
officially
know how many cars in a field you could fit on Bowman Gray. Probably what, 20?
well, you would have to have heat races, kind of like you do at the
At LA.
yeah, at the Coliseum. But they did test the
Yeah,
Cup car at Bowman Gray before they went out west. As the field gets assembled behind the iRacing.com pace car under the 6th caution of the night here. So Daniel, right now, let's do this. Here's the weather so far. So right now
Go
it's
for it.
67 degrees, 46%
Okay.
humidity, and we got a clear sky. The track temperature is 70 degrees, and it's about
that's low.
8:30 at night, and a 4-mile-an-hour wind. As we get ready to
That sounds
double up
about
here.
right.
So,
Now imagine if it rained here on top of it.
well, if it rained here, I'm pretty sure we would be racing right now. If it rained here, I'd probably have an umbrella and an ice cream sitting in the pit lane right now, talking to the driver about their day.
Hey, speaking of food, Alan, have you ever tried a Martinsville hot dog before? Because I never tried one. I want to go down and try.
I have not ever been to Martinsville, and until I've been there, it really does not exist. Kind of like Santa Claus and his reindeer. I've never seen Santa Claus and his reindeer. But nonetheless, Austin Call, when he comes around turn 4, will, however, see the green flag as we come down the back straightaway.
Austin Call leading the way here in turns 3 and 4. Isaac Love and Maxwell Caldwell, Steven Johnson, Johnny Wood Jr. all rounding out your top 5. Here they come off of turn number 4. Green flags in the air. We're back underway here in the SCL Winston Cup Series. Austin Call going to the inside. Very, very smooth. Exiting turn number 2, going down the back straightaway.
Whoa.
Here comes the 62 of Isaac Love.
Isaac Love thought about making a move on the outside. Does he? He could have made the power move, but these guys are stacked inside, outside, right behind. The top 3 has not changed in 56 laps, but you know, I think Isaac Love is feeling that sense of urgency now. Here's we are searching back to the field, and the 90 car of Justin Cormier. There in the 90 car, he is running in the 11th spot, up 5 positions.
Here on lap 57. We're winding down very, very fast here. And you see right there, 27 from Dalton with that front end damage. He's okay right now, sitting just outside of the top 20. So as long as he can still keep going, I think he'll be fine.
Well, I tell you what, while we were back there in the back of the field, we had a lead change and give the lead to Isaac Love. And he finally gets ahead of Spirit Airlines sponsored number 18 Toyota here on lap number 60. And I believe that lead change happened right around the lap 7-6 mark. Lap number 60 right now, coming to 61. We're on lap 60 right now. Johnny Lefevre Jr. trying to make some hay on the outside. He's under attack from pretty much all of the field. Justin Lewis battling hard with him for that 10th spot. Wow, that's a cool sight there, Daniel. When they come off that turn.
sure is. I love hearing those cars flying by here on short tracks, and the 62 Advisory Club finally getting that lead after a while here when Austin Call was out front. But so far with the drivers I'm looking at right now, Tristan K. Love just inside the top 10. I see Maxwell Caldwell now making it up to third. So there's a few drivers trading paint here, but they're making their way up to the front slowly.
Bear Flo holding on to that 10th position, but barely. And right now he's going to be battling Tristan Love there in P9. He's going to look to the inside. Wow, what a battle these guys are having. Chris Meyer up there worked his way up to P4. And I think this is the green flag run, Daniel, that you're talking about that they are going to get here. But I tell you what, right now, we are going to step aside and go side by side. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to go side by side, and you won't miss a thing here on SRM. And welcome back to SRM's presentation of the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. And while we were away, caution did come out for Andrew McKenzie there, so we will go ahead and take a look at that real quick. As it's not going to show us what happened there. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and come back to the live feed there. And pit stops are commencing, Daniel. So we are 76 laps in, and now we're doing pit stops as we are under the 7th caution of the evening.
Expecting 1 or 2 pit stops here tonight from the Fairgrounds. And you know these drivers are going to get splash fuel, going to get those tires. And we're going to see those time differences, how they were right now on old tires and how they're going to be on new tires on this restart.
Well, right now, since these pit stops are under caution, Derek Wegman is going in that 39 car. He is going to come out first and start leading this piece here. You know, so the laps are starting to wind down, like you said here. You know, so I would be remiss to, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't say that this race has been nothing but action-packed. As we are working lap 77 under the 7th caution of the evening. And, you know, so right now the 90, the 90 car of Justin Colmier is one lap down, so I would suspect he's going to go ahead and get that wave around as we get ready to line up. And there he goes, taking the wave around. So right now, the top three has changed. So Derek Wegman is your leader. Adam Lowe is your second place guy. Isaac Love, Maxwell Caldwell, and rounding out your top five is Austin Call, your pole sitter. Here we go, lap 78 from Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, and we are getting ready to go back to green flag as Derek Wegman brings the field out of 4, and we are back to green flag. Whoa, we got a crash, and they stack them up coming back to the green flag.
62 was our previous leader here at the Fairgrounds.
And that's going to bring out the caution flag. Here we are back under green. We're getting ready to come back to green. And it's, ooh, the 18 car. Looks like he got off the corner a little hot there. Wow. We're going to go back and see what Barrett Flo saw. There in that number 92 car. As we come back to green, a calamity just happens right in front of that 92 car. And there's nothing anybody could have done that would have changed that. And Daniel, as a driver, it's so frustrating when the line doesn't take off. And, you know, now we're under the caution. These guys are already going to be irritated with each other. And by the end of the night, that certainly did not help matters, as that has essentially buried the 62 car of...
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some tempers here. It's short track racing. But, you know, drivers get over it. We move on from it. But it's frustrating.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So right now your top three becomes Derek Wegman, Adam Love, Maxwell Caldwell, and Austin Call. And I don't know if there would be a penalty. I just don't think that, you know, Isaac Love took off as fast as Austin Call was expecting him to. I think we might gonna go for 10 cautions. I don't know. Over on SRM with the Sunday Night NASCAR League, we have Dave Regal commentating for the Sunday Night NASCAR League, and they're running the actual full Martinsville race with the Xfinity cars right now. So if Nashville's not your thing, head on to Martinsville. Go check out Dave Regal right now. As like I said, that's a full link. They have full stages. But we're glad everybody here is locked in and enjoying themselves here. I know I'm enjoying myself. Here as we get ready to get lined back up here, I suspect they're going to come to one to go right now. All right, Daniel. So we're 83 laps in. We're gonna come back to green with 84 laps. The laps are winding down, and the temperature and the patience is wearing thin. But you, my friend, are gonna bring us back to green, and maybe we won't have a caution when we come back.
Well, last time I brought back to green, we didn't have a caution, so let's see what happens here.
You're batting 1,000. We're down in green flag racing, and Adam Love gets to jump on the field. And here comes the number 58 car to his outside. That would be Adam Love on his outside. Also, car Derek Wegman's going to try to fight back for second position. And Austin Call. Ooh, we got a car. Ooh, the 94 to save it. Wow. What a save.
Sorry about that, Alan. Somebody just came in my room and gave me mozzarella cheese. I don't know why, but all right. We're still racing.
Mozzarella cheese. Holy cow. You know, I got Emo's Pizza up. You know, I would love to get Emo's Pizza delivered to the Tony DePrasso Memorial Studio. As Adam Love is gonna
Oh,
that's the number
45, more contact.
Wow. And we got a pile up here.
Nowhere to go here.
The number 39 car of Derek Wegman goes around. And let's go back and see what caused this melee here. As timing and scoring just lit up like a Christmas tree here. The 18 gets in there a little bit hot and turns the 39 car of Derek Wegman, and then calamity ensues. Caution number 8. There's a lot of bent sheet metal and hurt feelings. And it looks like Todd Merkel was involved in that also. So by this time they're already wrecking. And oh man, it just closed up like a bag of potato chips. So let's see what Justin Cormier saw. Here we go. So we're riding on board with Isaac Love here. And oh, he spins it out just to keep himself from going around and getting collected. As we come back to the live picture here. Derek Wegman has all sorts of buried. And Daniel, I mean, dare do I say, it just becomes a game of Survivor, as Adam Lowe will take the lead now. And
no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
Look, we have 61 laps to go.
Coming to 60 to go.
Yeah, Adam Lowe right there is leading this piece. Johnny Wood Jr. Shady Wood cheering him on in the YouTube chat is up to P2. So now we have a whole race, a whole new race rather. I should say.
Think about it. We have 60 laps to go, Alan. We don't know how many cautions are going to come out. You know, we could have a long green flag run. We had one of those here today. But you have to be leading that white flag. But I don't know if I would want to be first coming to the white flag, because if you get pushed out of the groove, you're going to have a heck of a time battling to get that win. So I would just sit comfortably in second or third and hold on to the inside lines the best as I can.
Well, here we are. After all the starts and stops, here we are again. Adam Lowe is your leader right now. Johnny Wood Jr. is running P2. Trevor Dalton, P3. Justin Lewis and Brandon Conoyer there as we get ready to come back to green. Adam Lowe going to take the outside this time. He's going to give Johnny Wood Jr. to the inside as we go back to green flag racing live from Nashville Fairgrounds. Wow, what a start that Adam Lowe just got.
This could be the launch that Adam Lowe needs to get a good start, and he has done that. So far, he's still up front, keeping the field behind him. Right behind him is the 750 Johnny Wood Jr., another strong driver where he could steal away here tonight, but here on lap 93, everybody's looking pretty clean so far. Let's see if this will be a second long green flag run.
Please stay green. Justin Lewis giving chase to Johnny Wood Jr. As there's the gap, but we're gonna go on board right now.
Let's listen to the throttle.
I mean, he's not really that far back.
Oh,
we have
hard in
yellow.
the inside wall. Down the front straightaway.
Isaac Love's involved, and that's caution number 10. We're gonna ride on board, and oh, the slide for life. Oh man, Chris Myers was involved. And oh man, what a hard hit. Chris Myers gonna lightly back it into the wall there. We're under the 10th caution of the night. Daniel, I hope those are some good cheese sticks because, man, this racing has been just slightly better than those.
Well, it's not cheese sticks. It's actually fresh slices of mozzarella cheese. But yeah, they're pretty good. I haven't had mozzarella in a long time.
Look, call it what it is. If it's baked or fried, it's a cheese stick. Okay?
That's true.
I don't care what part of the country.
What kind of cheese do you like? I like that sharp cheddar, pepper jack, jalapeno.
So look, you know, I may be down here in St. Louis, Missouri, but you know, I have a soft spot for you know, your white cheddar cheese, but you know, Emo's Pizza that just got delivered to the house here, it's got Provel on it.
Ooh, provolone?
Yes. That's the only way to... Look, St. Louis style pizza is basically thin crust pizza. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Now is the great Dave Regal hates everything to do with St. Louis besides the fact that he's not from St. Louis, which is what he doesn't hate.
Hey, I would love to come to St. Louis. And Dave's only 40 minutes from my house.
Well, good. Maybe you and him could split a rental car. I told a couple of different guys, if Dave Regal ever makes it to St. Louis, I'm going to kidnap him and take him to Anheuser-Busch. And then I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the call of. Look, Then I'm also gonna play the call of you yelling outside drafting on a road course and loop.
And the 15 side drive before.
But he'll never know that. We got 40 or 51 laps left in this race here, as we are getting ready to get lined back up behind the iRacing.com pace car. Guess what, Daniel? It's a whole new race now. Does Adam Lowe get that start that he just got there and get the whole shot?
Well, we're about to find out. Now past halfway, getting into the closing laps of this race. Now on lap 100 out of 150.
Out of 150 laps.
50 laps, that's it. That's all we need. 50 laps. And 50 laps is going to go pretty quick here. And here we go into the Geico restart zone. Green flags in the air. Let's see if Thomas Stanley could get it done. I mean, Johnny Wood Jr. could get it done.
Do you even know what race we're watching right now? I mean, do you even do your homework? Gosh, Adam Lowe takes the lead and gets a jump off of Johnny Wood Jr.
Oh, cars around. 2 cars around. It was the two of Todd Merkel and someone else involved.
And just like that, as Daniel tries to figure out if he's Michael Waltrip at the wrong track, we got cars going around in Calamity, and we are under caution number 11. Let's see what happened here. As it looks like the number 90 car gets loose, sends Todd Merkel right on around. And that will probably end his night more than likely. As we come back to the live picture, and hopefully Daniel's not, thinking about his cheese sticks in a different league other than the one we're watching.
Let's be honest here, Alan. Let's be honest here. My math ain't mapping tonight.
I don't think your math is mathing any night. As I'm still trying to pick my jaw up off the floor after watching the 2024 WrestleMania Sunday night version. And look, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, got it done last night. And after the Bloodline threw everything they could at him, the Undertaker hits, and the Undertaker music hit Daniel, and pandemonium. Who would have thought the Undertaker would come back at WrestleMania?
Have you ever heard of the Undertaker?
Daniel, I grew up watching the Undertaker.
Okay.
I've seen about 4 different versions of the Undertaker.
He was my favorite until he stopped. But how about let's pick our ones to watch. Who do you want to pick here?
Well, Daniel, right now I'm fixated on that 58 car, as he got the whole shot on the last couple of green flag runs. And wow. There's a lot of carnage going on, and there's a car right there. That number 27 car, that's essentially become, it went from a Chevy Camaro to a modified. And just makes the motor
I want to keep a close eye on the 7 of Justin Lewis. He's very strong on these short tracks. Let's see if he can get it done right now. It's in 4th. Let's see if he can move up 3 more positions to get that win here later tonight.
We're working lap number 106 out of 150 here, as we are getting ready to come back to the green flag here. The cars that lined up behind the iRacing.com pace car coming down the back straightaway. And wow, we got some cars out of this one, but Adam Lowe is not one of them. He is on the outside of the field. He chose the outside. He's going to give Johnny Wood Jr. the inside through the Geico restart zone. We are down and away, and Adam Lowe gets another hole shot. He's batting 1,000 right now on getting the lead here on the starts. Justin Lewis giving chase there in the number 7 car. Johnny Wood Jr. there in that number 750 car. And I tell you what, these guys are finally going to get strung out here just a little bit. But I'm going to do something, Daniel. We are going to go ahead and me and Daniel are going to step aside, and we're going to let you guys hear the sights and sounds. saw Justin Lewis take the lead from Johnny Wood Jr. here at lap number 113. And I tell you what, Daniel, that's a cool sight too. She's sitting from the stands there, watching these cars go around this racetrack. Right now, Justin Lewis, the one that you're watching, is starting to put a hurting on this field.
Well, Justin Lewis, look where he is right now. It's in first, looking very good here in the closing laps here from the Fairgrounds. But we all knew that Justin Lewis was going to be inside the top 10. Alan, I don't know if he was on your radar, but he was sure on mine, and he's looking away every lap.
Well, I think I just gave Adam Lowe the announcer's curse because he has fallen all the way back to sixth and outside of the top 5. As he is running in that 6th position. He's under fire from the 55 car, Brendan Knoyer, in the Home Depot sponsored Toyota Camry. And I would be remiss if I didn't say I gave him the announcer's chance. Right now we're on lap 119 of 150. Closing in a little over, almost, 48 to go. 38 to go, sorry. Wow, we're doing St. Louis map. So far, we're on the longest green flag run of the night. Here coming to 31 laps to go here from Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
Lap 120 here out 150, leaving 30 laps remaining here at the Fairgrounds. And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of action here, but I don't think I've seen this much action here tonight, where you're seeing drivers use different lanes. And yellow flag is out here on lap 121, Alan.
And that's going to come at the expense of Peter Shepard there. And that number 69 car. Whoa, he wiggle, and wow, he nosed it right into the wall. Let's go back and take a look at that. Comes off the corner, it hits the bump just the right way, and then pow! Nosed it in there, and he's going to come to a stop there. And he's going to bring it on down pit road. That is insane. We are back to the live picture here. Justin Lewis takes over the lead and command of the race. Johnny Wood Jr. takes over second spot. Trevor Dalton, trouble earlier on in the race, and now worked his way back up to third. Stephen Johnson paying homage to Dale Earnhardt Sr. in that number 44 car. He is up to P4, down one spot. He started third. Austin Call, your pole sitter, he's all the way down to fifth. He's worked his way up, been caught up in a couple of incidents. Looks like he's got the damage somewhat fixed up. Brendan Knoyer started ninth. He's up to that sixth position there in that 55 car. Maxwell Caldwell, he is down 2 positions. He started in that 5th position. He's down to 7th. Isaac Love started P2, and guess what? He's running P8 right now. He's been caught up in a couple of incidents. Joshua Tarrant Hill right now. It's up to 16 spots. Daniel, he started way deep in this field. Almost shotgun on the field, actually. And he's up there in the 9th position. Adam Lowe started in that 7th position, and he is now running P10. So that's going to round out your top 10 as we are getting ready to get lined up double file behind the iRacing.com pace car with the 25 laps left to go here from the Nashville Fairgrounds.
Well, look who's just outside the top 10. Sitting in 11th place right there is the 6 of Jonathan Casebeer. Another very, very talented, strong driver. Had a really good season 2 seasons ago. This season, he's not had the momentum that he wants, but he's clicking away at it and it'll look really, really good if he got a top 10 here tonight.
Well, I haven't had a chance to look at the points. I'm pretty sure I will later on. But right now, as we get lined up 2 by 2 behind the pace car, we got 24 laps left in this race. And, you know, you mentioned something I want to touch on. Is testing skill level of these drivers and the patience of this driver, as Justin Lewis is on the inside. He's up 16 spots. Johnny Wood Jr. up 11 spots through the Geico restart zone. And we are down and away from green flag racing with 23 laps left in this race. And Justin Lewis is going to get the whole shot. And caution number 13 comes out for debris. Casper the Friendly Ghost wrecked his car. Once again, we appreciate everybody in the YouTube chat watching us, and you know, as I put on the rookie stripe to take over as being the voice of the SCL, the Sunday Cup League. I appreciate everybody showing the love here and sticking around as we are under caution 13 here. But since we're under caution, Daniel, we are going to go and take one final break of the night, and you're going to go side by side. You will not miss a thing. And welcome back. As we are under our 14th caution, well, we got to come back for like a half a lap with 17 to go here. And Daniel, we're going to see what happened. Maxwell Caldwell is on the outside, and he gets loose and collects the number 10 car of Joshua Hill. Wow. Tough break for that driver of the 94 car. So we have 16 laps to go here from Nashville Fairgrounds. Justin Lewis, your leader, driver out of Columbus, Indiana. Johnny Wood Jr. out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Austin Call from Spring, Texas. Trevor Dalton, your driver out of Spokane, Washington. Stephen Johnson out of Atlanta, Georgia. That's your top 5 Brandon Knoyer there. 155 car. Top 6, Isaac Lowe, driver out of Midland, North Carolina. Joshua Hill, 30. He's the chief cook and bottle washer here at SCL. And he is out of Mooresville, North Carolina. That's your top 10. So we are currently working 14 laps to go here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. And Daniel, I know you came in right as we were coming to green flag, as we had a few issues of your own.
Correct.
Yeah. So give the viewers, watching kind of what your take has been on this race.
Sure. So my take of this race here tonight, Alan, and for the viewers out there, is you're seeing most of these drivers are battling very, very hard. That's due to the points that every position counts. So every position that they gain, they will get a point added on into that position. But also, you're seeing these drivers test out different grooves. You saw some drivers make that third line available to them, and that's because they're trying to see how their car is. Can they get a good corner run off? Can they get a good corner exit? They are just trying different things. But the thing that I'm seeing here is that they're mostly using the inside line, so that's where their car is handling the best. And when you see those cars on the inside line, you know that it's going to be very, very hard if you're a driver on the outside line trying to get to that inside line. And that is because if there's a gap, you're going to have to go lickety split, because if not, you can either get turned or you're going to go to the back of the pack, which you don't want to do. And if you want to move Justin Lewis out of the way, probably going to have to bump him, but hey, time's getting short here. We're going to have 20 laps to go here coming to green. So if you're coming out white flag, you want to take that chance with the leader, go for it. But I mean, don't risk it if you know you might wreck yourself out, because then you're going to lose a lot of points. You see the field making its way into the Geico restart zone. Justin Lewis leads the field back to green here on lap 140.
11 laps left to go here. Justin Lewis is under attack from Johnny Wood Jr. Austin Call has worked his way back up to third position as they go down the back straightaway, and they are screaming down the back straightaway here as...
Look at that, 77 all the way up there. It's Joshua Garborough.
Wow. Ooh, the 7 car gets into the wall. Justin Lewis gets in the wall, makes a mistake. And here comes the number 18 car, Austin Call. Johnny Wood Jr., he's going to try to make it 3 wide. He's going to put a car
Where did he come from?
Well, he came from the pole.
Austin Call come from?
He was on the pole. He got caught up in an incident. We were working 9 laps to go. Johnny Wood Jr. going to get loose. That's going to allow the 27 car, Trevor Dalton, to capitalize. We got a crash.
Trevor Dalton gets clipped.
Calamity corner.
Straightaway.
Oh my goodness. And that's going to bring out the 15th caution. Wow. Johnny Wood Jr. just crashed. We're gonna look here. Johnny Wood Jr. By that time, calamity has already ensued. We're gonna back that up. Goodness. So right there, that's the yellow flag. Let's go to Trevor Dalton there. Trevor Dalton there comes off the corner. Yeah. 750 car just gets loose. Boy, that's a calamity ever ensued. This is Joshua Yarbrough in that 77 car. And he comes nowhere for him to go. He's gonna bring it to a stop. Jonathan Casebeer, we'll see what he saw. And number 6 Coca-Cola Dark Horse Mustang. By this time the wreck's already happened. Oh wow, he just body slams Justin Lewis. And if you didn't eat Goody's headache powder, you probably will after that one. So we got cars on pit road. But now it's going to bring Austin Call back up to the point. Isaac Love is going to be your second place car now. That number 62 car. The only thing that's missing right now is your third place starter. It's the only thing that's missing. So now your front row is back to the front row, Daniel.
Well, who saw that coming? 'Cause I don't know if I saw that coming.
Well, I think we're actually going to do a green-white checker.
So you know what that means, right?
Well, Daniel, you get to explain that to
Bumping
the
and
viewers.
Sure. So, when we have a green-white checkered, the leader has to get to the white flag. If they get to the white flag, wreck happens, that's it. Race is finished. If they wreck for the white flag, we will re-rack it and do it again. So that means every driver has to get, well, not every driver, but the leader has to get to the white flag in order for the race to be official. Now, it may be up to the officials depending how many overtimes we have, but I do believe we have 1 overtime attempt. So, whoever's out in front, if caution comes out, is your race winner. And that looks like it's going to be determined between the top 4 here, top 5. I mean, the 55 could easily shove the 18 up the track into the 62, make it 3 wide pass. But is that a risk that you're going to want to take?
I don't think so. As the iRacing.com pace car turns out the lights one more time. We have 3 to go. We're going to come back to 2 to go. Austin Call with the button here. Isaac Lowe to his outside. Can Austin Call put this one away? And we're green flag racing. We're going to find out here in 2 short laps.
Watch that 55 Brian Cornoyer on the bottom. There he goes for 3rd.
And they're 3 wide behind this group of cars. Austin Call trying to make it to the white flag. Because if he does, then that makes the race official. White flag is out. Austin Call, no matter what happens, will either lose this race or win it.
Watch the 62.
Here comes Isaac Love trying to get around Austin Call. But coming out of turn 4, Austin Call is your winner here from Nashville Fairgrounds.
3 wide.
And they are, I'm fairly certain, wrecking behind the field here. Nonetheless, Austin Call, your winner. Isaac Love and Brandon Cornoyer is your top 3, and we will start getting those guys up to the Tony Trapasso Memorial booth here momentarily, as we will get to start the interview portion of the broadcast. So that means bring these guys up here real quick and have a quick chat. So we're going to give the 18 of Austin call a little bit to burn it down. There we go. All right, Daniel, you're going to have our third place finisher of Cournoyer.
Hey, Brendan, it's Daniel and Alan in the booth. You got me.
Yeah, I gotcha. How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good here. You know, we're at the Nashville Fairgrounds, a very, very short track here. A third place finish ain't bad here at the Fairgrounds.
Yeah, I kind of surprised myself on this one too. You know, I'm kind of, third place. I'll take it honestly. It was a good race. A lot of caution. So just gotta really stay patient. But at the end, it all really worked out.
Well, hey, congratulations on the top 3. Tell me, how was your car handling tonight? What was the line preferred? Because to me, it looked like the inside line.
Yeah, it was definitely the inside line. Everything was working all the way up until the end there. Got caught in a little bit of wreck at the end. Car was definitely not handling the best the last 2 laps, but we were able to hold on to it and, get that third place finish.
Well, now that Nashville Fairgrounds is over with, what were your expectations going into next week?
Next week, just going and just keep my car clean. Just stay in it. Look for spots to overtake people when I can. But overall, just keep it clean. Stay out of people's way when I need to, and make the lucky passes when I need them.
Well, congratulations on a top 3 finish here tonight from the Fairgrounds. Do you have anybody you would like to thank?
Definitely with the admins, for putting this on every week. I know a lot of shit happens behind the scenes, but I definitely appreciate them putting it on every week, and definitely Corollas, putting up with the guys. Definitely not the easiest of jobs, so I appreciate all the work that they do putting into this league every week.
Well, we'll see you next week here on SCL Winston. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, that was your third place car of Brendan Cournoyer. And we are going to talk to looks like gone all right here. There we go. Woo, buddy. Isaac, this is Alan and Daniel up in the SRM booth. How are you doing tonight, bud?
Good, how are you?
Well, first of all, congratulations on a P2 finish. You started outside pole, and you got caught up in a couple incidents earlier in the race, and then you sort of worked your way back up there. So take us through that.
Well, I think we started the day off with a fast car, a good qualifying lap, and I think the first 75 laps went pretty well. And then I think we restarted third, and Austin was behind us, and we just had a lane check up, and that ended pretty bad for me. I was against the inside wall, so we went to the back, and then just really fought to work back up to the front, and then got a few cautions, lucky breaks, and we were able to guide ourselves back to the front.
Hey, look, man. So I'm new to this league. I know Daniel, my broadcast partner here, is he's a veteran. They slapped a rookie strike. They put the rookie stripe on me and told me to have at it. So anyways, next week we're heading to Talladega for 75 laps. What are you looking for next week as we head to Talladega?
A whole bunch of luck. I'm not really a restrictor plate driver. I'm more of a short track driver, and I like wheeling the cars a lot better than drafting, but I guess we'll just see if we have a little bit of luck or not.
Well, look, you put on a show here tonight, and finish with the P2 love or that P2 finish. Is there anybody that you'd like to think to help get you here tonight?
Just my little team. We got Adam, Josh, Barrett, Tristan. we communicate pretty good on how the race is going to turn out and pit strategies and all that. So just a big thanks to them, and we'll try to move on and win some more races.
All right. Well, we're going to get you back and let you celebrate with your team. And have a good night. We'll see you next week at Talladega. And Daniel, you're going to have the race winner here tonight of Austin Call.
Hey, Austin, it's Daniel and Alan in the booth. You got me.
Yep.
Hey, it's been a while since we've talked with each other. How you been?
I've been pretty solid. I mean, doing a few other leagues right now, and but this has always been my main focus, so it's nice to get a win.
Well, hey, what a better way than to celebrate here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. First place here tonight. How was your car handling?
It starts out really loose, usually, but especially on those long runs, it would just build tighter and tighter until you just can't turn the car anymore. And I didn't have that. I didn't have that long run speed tonight, and I was seeing when Isaac ended up getting around me early on, and I wasn't able to get the lead until late restart. But once I did, I mean, held off that the last green white checkered and got a win.
Well, now that Nashville's behind us, we're going to be going to Talladega, Alabama next week, a big super speedway. What's your expectations going to Talladega? How are you preparing for that?
Well, there's not much you can really do to prepare for Talladega. It's just something where I feel like I've always been really good at super speedways. Talladega is, I think, the track I've won the most league races at. So I always feel pretty confident going into there. I've won SCL there before, so I feel like it's definitely a track I can go back to back at.
Well, congratulations on winning here tonight from the Fairgrounds. Do you have anybody you'd like to thank?
Obviously, I gotta thank my family for letting me do this. I don't know if my dad's watching right now. My brother's at a basketball practice, but my grandma's always watching these races. She's already congratulated me on this win, texting her throughout the race during the cautions. Then gotta thank my teammates, obviously. Especially Justin for giving me a little restart call that helped me jump a few cars. Then Todd, Maxwell, and Trevor. Always got to thank them. Being great teammates. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the podium here tonight from the Fairgrounds, and we'll see you next week from Talladega.
Thank you.
All right, that's your race winner, Austin Call. And Daniel, as he continues to burn it down, what a race here. 150 laps, and we are going to go ahead and go over our finishing order here. And right now, Austin Call is your race winner. Isaac Love finishes second. Brendan Knoyer finishes P3. Maxwell Caldwell finishes P4. Rounding out your top five was Stephen Johnson. Johnny Lefevers Jr. finishes sixth. He was up 13 spots. Jonathan Cashmere and that number 6 Ford Mustang Dark Horse, finishes seventh. P8 goes to Adam Lowe. They're in that number 58 car. Joshua Yarbrough in the number 77 Toyota. He's going to finish P9. Rounding out your top 10 is Joshua Tarrant Hill. Johnny Wood Jr. led the race there a little bit. He's going to finish P11. P12 is going to go to Todd Merkel. Trevor Dalton is going to finish P13. Ronnie Hurst is going to finish 14th. Chris Meyer got caught up there in those incidents. He's going to finish 15th and several laps down. Justin Lewis is going to finish 16th, several laps down. Also, Barrett Flo, he's going to finish 17th. 18th is going to go to Andrew McKenzie. And then rounding out your field is going to be Peter Shepard there in at number 69 car is going to finish P19. P20 is going to go to Justin Cormier. Tristan Love is going to finish 21st in that 790 car. 39 car of Derek Wegman is going to finish P22nd. P23rd is going to go to Michael Accord. Adam Brady is going to finish P24th. And rounding out your field, Daniel, is going to be... Let me catch up there. Joey Beck, who was not able to start this race here tonight. And that's going to be your finishing order. As we wrap it up, Daniel, final thoughts from Nashville.
Well, we saw a lot of different lanes being used. We saw drivers pushing each other a little bit to their limits, but that's what you expect on a short track. Brought a lot of great racing action going on. Saw some cautions throughout the race. Had 2 long green flag runs, which was really good. But now all this short track racing is going to be turning into a pretty big one coming next week and from Talladega, Alabama. And we're going to see a lot of drafting style going on next week. And a lot of uncertain there because you never know when the big one's going to happen. But for now, we're just going to prepare for Talladega and see where it takes us.
You are 100% correct. Talladega will be an absolute barn burner, but we are going to go ahead and put Nashville Fairgrounds here in the rearview mirror. And as the great late Tony Trapasso would say, as you walk through your life, please don't play in traffic. Good night.